The prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, is a chosen servant charged by God with calling people to the true path, just like all the other prophets. The life of this blessed person is full of miracles acknowledged by God, from his birth to his ascension to the sight of God. The prophet Jesus cured the sick, raised the dead, and gave life to inanimate clay. There is one more miracle to come, one which believers in the two great revealed religions are impatiently waiting to come about, a day which they are busily preparing for. The prophet Jesus will return again to earth. He will unite all believers against unbelief. He will cause Islamic moral values to prevail all over the world, and he will bring peace and wealth to all mankind. Mary was descended from the line of the prophet Abraham, one chosen by God. When the wife of Imran, a chosen servant from this family, learned that she was to have a child, she turned to God and prayed, and dedicated the child to be born to God. My Lord, I have pledged to you what is in my womb, devoting it to your service. Please accept my prayer. You are the all-hearing, the all-knowing. When she was born, the family gave the child the name Mariam, Mary in English. The name Mary means someone who is always worshiping God. Like the other members of the family of Imran, Mary was also a devout servant with a sincere belief in and wholehearted devotion to God. Mary was most virtuous, a role model for all Muslim women. God chose Mary for a sacred duty. She was the blessed individual who would give birth to the prophet Jesus. In the Quran, God has revealed that at a certain age, Mary departed from her family and withdrew to a deserted region towards the east. At that time, God sent the angel Gabriel to Mary, who imparted glad tidings to her. This is revealed thus in the Quran. I am only your Lord's messenger so that he can give you a pure boy. She said, how can I have a boy when no man has touched me, and I am not an unchaste woman? Gabriel replied that God has the power to do anything, and that he needs only to say, be, and it is. Thus it was that by a miracle from God, Mary conceived the prophet Jesus, although untouched by human hand. Your Lord says that it is easy for me. It is so that we can make him a sign for humanity and a mercy from us. It is a matter already decreed. So she conceived him and withdrew with him to a distant place. According to historical sources, the prophet Jesus was born in the city of Bethlehem in Palestine in 7-6 BC. After his birth, Mary returned with the prophet Jesus from the deserted region she had gone to alone. In the face of this, certain hard-hearted Jews refused to believe her and uttered ugly slanders against her. When confronted the situation, she turned to God and placed her trust in Him, knowing that He would help her against her people's accusations. God supported Mary and the prophet Jesus with miracles. At the will of God, the prophet Jesus spoke to people while he was still in the cradle. This great miracle is revealed thus in the Quran. She pointed towards him. They said, "How can a baby in the cradle speak?" He said, "I am the servant of God. He has given me the book and made me a prophet. He has made me blessed wherever I am and directed me to do prayer and pay poor due as long as I live, and to show devotion to my mother. He has not made me insolent or arrogant. Peace be upon me the day I was born, and the day I die, and the day I am raised up again alive."